The muscular system and the digestive system in human beings. Close your fist tightly and hand your arm at the elbow. Now feel the upper part of the arm with the fingers of your other hand. What do you experience? So like this, just do this. You will see something over here. Did you feel the hardness in the upper arm? This fleshy part consists of muscles. Muscles contract and relax as different parts of our body. Muscles give our body a specific shape and posture. Muscles are bundles of fiber that can contract and relax as required. Must keep this in mind. Muscles are the bundles of fiber. They are bundles of fiber that can contract and relax as required. Like by our own will, we can do what we want. Muscles are firmly attached to bones by means of tendons, which when muscles contract, there is movement at the joint and the bones move either nearer to or away from each other. The action of the muscle is necessary for all kinds of movements, from all sound movements of eyelids to those that demand great strength as when chopping wood with an axe. We use muscles for various movements like talking, laughing, walking, jumping, throwing, etc. This is it. No movement, and movement. So like this thing grows bigger when you're doing something, and this is the relaxation of the muscles. Get it? Contraction of muscles, relaxation of muscles. Okay? Which parts of our body are made up of only muscles? You have to write that. It's nose and the ears. There are no muscles there. I think there might be some over here, but it's over here, not over here. And the ears don't have any bones. There are more than 600 muscles in the human body. Muscles contribute almost 40% of the weight of an healthy adult human body. There are about 30 muscles in the human face. Our eyes, mouth, and encircled by small muscles. Experience like happiness, sadness, fear expected by the movements of these muscles on the face. Are the muscles of the different organs in our body identical? You have to write that down. Voluntary muscles, working with our hands, walking, eating, etc. are functions that depend on our body. Muscle used in these actions are called voluntary muscles. For example, muscles in our legs and arms are voluntary. So like muscles that we can move by our own will are called voluntary muscles. Involuntary muscles, various processes like breathing, blood circulation, digestion are vital functions. For example, they are essential for life. They do not depend upon our will. They muscles of organs when carry out these involuntary functions are called involuntary muscles. Function of organs like stomach, intestine, and heart are carried out in their own fixed manner by involuntary muscles. Muscles that cannot move by our own wills are called involuntary muscles. Like we cannot tell them to do this or something else. Which organs in our body have voluntary muscles and which ones have involuntary muscles? Find out and make a list of each type. You have to make that by yourself. You have to make a column or a match. Okay, types of muscles. Skeletal muscles. The two ends of each of these muscles are attached to two different bones. Example of such muscles are muscles of the arm and leg. Their movements are voluntary. They are also representative for holding the bones of the skeleton together and giving shape to our body. Second, heart or cardiac muscles. First I'll tell you. Skeletal muscles are those things that are attached to, like there's one bone over here and one bone over here, and there's like muscles attached to it, like from here to here, and there's like that. There's a lot of attached to there. So that's called skeletal muscles, and their movements are also voluntary. We can move them by our own will. Heart or cardiac muscles. These muscles bring about the contraction and relaxation and beating of the heart. Their movement is involuntary. Cardiac muscles cause our heart to relax and contract continuously at the rate of about 70 times. So like heart is cardiac muscles because it is very soft, and if it gets a little bit of, like if you even punch it, like a blood will come out of it. It's very dangerous, and their movement is involuntary. We cannot move them by our own will, and it beats 70 times every 1 minute, and so that's the part. And heart purifies our blood and gives transforms to other organs. So heart plays a very important role toward in our organ system, and is called the cardiac muscle to protect if there is rib cage. Smooth muscle. These muscles are present in the internal organs other than the heart. For example, muscles of the stomach, intestine, blood vessels, uterus. Their movements are involuntary and slow. Various vital function of our body remain quiet or carry out. So everyone says, eat your food slowly, because the organs works because of the organs slow and irreversible. We cannot tell it to go any faster than its speed. So it's actually, and the stomachs is very smooth, and the intestines are very smooth. If you touch them, there might be some tears coming out. And their movements are involuntary, and they are very important for our body. So that's why you shouldn't eat food in a hurry. Page number 2. Muscles of this part of our arm contracted and relaxing during the above actions. You have to do this. I haven't told you the actions. You have to write it in your book. Muscles in our body always work in groups. When some muscles contract, other muscles of the same group relax. This is how muscles help in the proper performance of the various functions of our body. The muscle in the front of the bone is called upper arm, in the bicep, and the bone at the back is called so this is biceps, the thing up in the upper arm, and the behind of it is called triceps. Let me show you. Biceps, and this is the deltoid. It is presented in the shoulder, and then there's quadriceps, which is presented on the thighs, and this is flexor, which are on the shanks. Digestive system. Conversion of food into a soluble form and its absorption in the blood is called digestion. You have to write that down. The digestive system consists of the alimentary canal and the digestive glands. This total length of the alimentary canal is about 9 meters. Its main parts are the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, small intestine, stomach, large intestine, rectum, and anus. The salivary glands, liver, and pancreas are the digestive glands connected to the alimentary canal. Different organs of the digestive system symmetrically perform the function of the digestion. There are different stages in the process of digestion of food. In each stage, there is a different organ of the digestive system which performs a specific role. Let us study the structure and the function of each organ of the digestive system. In the page number 83, it has shown every function of each digestive that help each organ that help in the process of digestive system. Teeth. The process of digestive begins with the 4 function of mouth. There are 4 types of teeth called incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. Each type of tooth has a specific type. Incisors are used for biting and cutting, and canines are used for piercing, and actually kind of forgot. I'll tell you later. Each type of tooth has a specific function. Each tooth is covered by a hard substance called enamel. Enamel is made up of a calcium salt. Saliva contains an enzyme called ptyalin or salivary amylase. Ptyalin converts starch into a sugar called maltose. These are the teeth located. First with incisors over here, and then it's canines over here, and then there's premolars over here, and then there's molars. They're always like that. So this is another part for jaw. Get it? So learn a new word. Enzymes are substances secret in the body of an organism. This brings about a specific chemical. They act as catalysts. Digestive Enzymes of the digestive system bring about changes in the food material. Metabolic processes are impossible without enzymes. Enzymes are specific types of enzymes that are mostly active at normal body temperature. So like they have different chemicals which are thrown into our body. And about page number digestive system 12.5, you have to learn it by yourself because you have already learned this in the previous chapters. Important glands of the digestive system, their secretion and the purchase homework. Are we putting our health at risk? Physical health is extremely important in personality development. When our organ system functions well, we said that we are to have harmful habits like smoking, chewing of tobacco, drinking alcohol affect our health and good. So you don't have to do them because they're very dangerous and they can be resorted to them, which is very, very dangerous. Effects of tobacco, alcohol, smoking on the digestion. If we consume any tobacco products, the mouth, the pharynx, alimentary canal, and other organs of the digestive system cannot function properly. It causes problems like vomiting, nausea, and headache. Besides, tobacco partially sticks to teeth, gum, and skin of the mouth cavity and slowly cause injury to those parts, resulting into dysfunction. This causes swelling of the gums and pain when moving on the jaws. The pharynx and uterus become inflamed and the condition further progress into cancer and bleeding to death. That's very sad. We don't have to do those things. And look what happens when we do. Oh, this is what will happen. This thing when you consume tobacco. My role: making pictures and slogans against tobacco consumption, smoking, drinking, alcohol, etc., and displaying them in a classroom in the neighborhood. Keep a watch on whether one's surroundings are tobacco free. Composing an oath against addiction, taking the oath in the class and also during assembly. Making parents and teachers aware of such instances in our neighborhood. There are some important days called 31st May is the World No Tobacco Day. 7 April is World Health Day.